Hello governors and welcome to the channel. My name is the Honey Badger and it's time for episode 6 of our Anno 117 legendary mode adventure. Let's see, last time we did manage to plan out the entire city over here and we're gonna need a patron god. Here we're gonna go with Minerva. Reasoning being is that it adds knowledge, and also the island is good for this because we have both Murex and Flax around here. So let's set the patron to Minerva on this island and let's rename the island. This will help us later down the line to have a better understanding which god rules the island. And over here we are going to need some lumber. So let's build somewhere around here a lumber mill, and also why not have the lumber delivered by the ship. By the way, now I did remember we do have a request from the Emperor. Do we have a ship that is ongoing over there? Yes, we have. So that is good. But we're gonna need to wait for it to arrive. In the meantime, I'm just gonna build somewhere around 2, maybe 3 lumber mills. There we go. One here, one here. And let's have it connected to the roads. Perfect. And this will allow us to survive and strive over here. We do have fish ongoing, but we don't have enough people. So let's identify where did we put the tavern in this location. Let's see, can we do it like this? Yeah, it is here. And the other one, there we go. This is the one, tavern, not market. Good. And now we're gonna upgrade some of these buildings just to get a little bit of Libertus people around. Of course, unfulfilled needs, I am aware of them. They're gonna need tunics and pileus. So let's go over here. Firstly, let's do the oat farm together with the porridge stand. And then for tunics, we're gonna do it a bit later once we do have a porridge stand. Okay, so we're gonna delete this other one. And we're gonna do it a bit later. Let's see, did the ship arrive over here? Yep, it did. Let's give her the bread. And perfect, we got reputation with the Emperor. Now, when it comes to, let's see, quests, what do we have as quests here? 9 tons of wine should be pretty easy to make. So let's go grab wine from here and then deliver it. Also, let's check a bit Albion, how it's looking like. In here, we are planning to have a Roman city, but we also need a Celtic city. So we're gonna need to take a little bit of wood, around 50 should be fine. And let's explore this area around here and basically hunt down the first island. Theoretically, because we lost so much time, I'm expecting all of the islands to be populated. So the very first one that we're getting, we're gonna stick with it. And let's see what we can do around here. Looks like reed is a problem, and we're gonna need a secondary. Do we need a third reed shoes? Let's just quickly check. Yes, it looks like, yeah, we're gonna need another one. So let's plonk it down around here to handle all other things. And most likely another tunics. Yeah, we are close with tunics too. So let's plonk it over here. Good. For the mercadors, do we have sausages? Yes, we do. We don't have brooches because it's not upgradable yet. Yeah, it's not unlocked. We just need to upgrade more buildings. There we go, a new island. And this is sort of perfect because it has a resin. So it will help us with the resources that we're gonna need for the mercadors. Basically, they are also going to need another thingy over here, which was amphorae. And amphorae, we can get it from this island. It's a medium island. Let's see how much it costs us to settle. Decent. Okay. Let's actually settle it before we have any problems with Nefertiti around here. And yeah, good. This one will be a Celtic one once we are going to get the upgraded nobles here. And because we can't access resin yet, I don't want to access those resources, but because we don't have resin over here, we might as well buy it. Let's say buy when under 100 or 75. No, I'm not gonna pay any ransom to you. And this guy, just for shits and giggles, let's send him around the map and see what else we are going to find. There we go, and then he's gonna return. Good. Let's go a bit back to Albion over here. And let's abuse the fact that we can still build ships. We have 2 hours remaining until we are fully done. And there's no reason for me to build the aqueduct yet because it's not researched. But in this city, we would profit of building a forum and also a theater because it adds knowledge. So let's see, where can we put a theater that will cover the entire area? Theoretically, somewhere around here should be good because we're gonna have a straight line of cement and then it will reach all of the locations. So let's just delete this road over here. And let's see, if we're gonna plonk down the forum around here, we should be fine. There we go, not forum, sorry, theater. And then simply put it as cement road. But that will be for a little bit later because currently we don't have that much money. It seems like there's another island that they didn't take over. Interesting. And this one is relatively the same-ish in size. Let's see how much it would cost us to take it over. This one is more interesting because it has access to tin and seashells, whilst this one doesn't have that much things going for it. And let's see, for upgrades around here, let's fully fulfill this island. And let's see, what do we need in terms of production? We are pretty close with eels and cockles. Let's put another cockle on this side, which will help. And we're gonna also build something else over there. Basically another production line that would benefit the range of the cockles. And we're gonna need a warehouse nearby. Let's plunk it somewhere around here, and it's also in the range of the cockles. And let's prepare another eel island. Roughly... can we theoretically connect it to the other warehouse? Theoretically, yes. Let's just prepare the terrain and see if it is connectable with absolutely no problems. Let's see how far can we push it.
Construction of a ship.
This is how far it will go. There we go. Perfect. And it has direct access. Good. And we did finish another ship on this side. Let's commission another one.
We stand.
And this one, let's send it to be sold over here. Good. Let's return back.
A decision, your judiciousness.
Let's see what's up in here. Happiness and prestige on Neptune 1. This would be good, but it costs 10k. I'm just not gonna think that it's worth it, because we are low on money and we are pretty close to bankruptcy. Let's go crazy over here and upgrade quite a lot of these water residences. And let's see, where do we need another marketplace? So somewhere around here we're gonna need another one. Let's rip out the road since we're gonna build it there. And a bardic harp. Seems like similarly we're gonna need it on this side. So we're gonna kill that entry. Plunk it over here, and let's do the same with the marketplace. And then connect the road back. There we go, perfect. Now we just need to wait for buildings. Okay, good. We're also reaching new milestones. And while we are waiting here to get lumber, let's check this area out a bit. And we do have timber over here, which is perfect. We can actually make 2 timbers in this side. But for now, let's see where we're gonna plunk down our governor villa on this island. Basically, I'm looking to cover as much terrain as possible. And I think over here it will suffice. No, I'm gonna place it around here because we do have the mines here and they're gonna impact negatively the area. So around here, this side should be okay and we shouldn't have that much health impact. Let's do it like this. There we go. And at least for now, I'm going to just put cockles down to have them built and some housing. Not too many. There we go. Something like this should be fine. With a marketplace. Let's plunk it over here. And a bardic harp. There we go. And why not some eels too? Let's see. Somewhere around here should be perfectly fine. Let's move it a bit so we have enough terrain. And also connect it here and with a warehouse. There we go. And let's build a bit more housing with the amount of money we still have. Well, not money, but lumber. There we go. This should suffice for our basic needs, at least for the beginning. And let's go check a bit Latium. Whoops. I pressed the wrong button. There we go. And over here in Latium, we're gonna sell this one. Perfect. And let's build 2 more. There we go. And while we are at it, let's also check this island here. We should theoretically have maximum timber. Perfect. Good. Let's start with the governor villa. I usually love to place it down firstly. And let's see, where do we have... yeah, let's go spinner, Pileus, sandal maker, and we do have the taverns and stuff around here. And let's upgrade a little bit more housing. And these guys now will need quite a lot of things. One more thing that I want to do is to check around here where I'm going to plonk down my how do you call it? The aqueducts. So the highest point is either here or here. It looks like it's here, the highest point. But if I place it over here, this means that here we're gonna have a mine that will negatively impact us. For now, let's go into planning mode and check how it will look like if we're gonna connect over here a aqueduct cistern and one on this side, coming something like this. Now, theoretically, the cistern will go through here. And let's see how well we can build it. It looks like we're gonna need to remove some roads. So let's remove these roads. And she's offering me a treaty. Okay, what do you want? A trade treaty? Yes, a trade treaty. Let's accept it. This means that there's another AI that will buy stuff from our side. And let's continue with the aqueduct. Again, removing the roads that were blocking the area. There we go. And yes, this will be extremely costly. And we're gonna need another one going like this, which means we're gonna need to delete these houses here. There we go. And now we should be able to connect it. Perfect. Up to here. Okay, good. So once we are done with researching the aqua barbotica and the duct irrigation, which, by the way, the duct irrigation, let's move it a bit upper. So let's go 6 and 7. Yeah, this should be fine. And it will be researched a bit sooner than later. And let's see, what else do we need to build around here? The sanctuary and also a grammaticus on this side. Where's the... oh, the grammaticus is already built, so it means that we're just gonna need a warehouse, which I'm gonna plonk on this area here. There we go, perfect. And these guys will be able to be served from there. Now we are going to need sheep and a hemp. For sheep, I'm gonna go nearby the harbor over here. Let's quickly build it here. We can disable planning mode now that we finished with the aqueduct. And as for the hemp, we're gonna actually place it around this side. But firstly, what I want to do is to make sure that I have a road covering the entire sand area, which we're gonna connect in some places over here. Good. One more thing that it's good to do is to have a fishery. Let's plonk it down somewhere around here. And basically this will increase our money even further. And let's plonk down the hemp farms. Let's see. We can start from this area with absolutely no problems. One more thing I want to plan out. Basically, we're also gonna need a theater and a let's see, let's put the theater over here. And we're also going to need the other two things. Basically, tier 3 needs 2 more things. Hopefully this should be okay. By the way, theater, actually, we're gonna plonk it down on this side. Let's see how far we can go. This should theoretically be fine. Reasoning why I'm placing the theater right over here, and don't worry about the fact that it doesn't reach too much buildings. Once we build the concrete, it will the concrete road, it will reach further. And also we do have a research that boosts theater range. The reasoning we put it over there is because nearby the aqueduct, I want to make sure that I'm placing only farms. So let's start with the hemp farm over here and start making as much hemp as possible. Let's go like this. And we're gonna put a secondary one too, which we're gonna go like this. Good. 2 hemp farms currently should be enough to handle both the Pileus and the spinner. Well, the Pileus is with the sheep farm that we created over here. And we're gonna need to wait for them to be done so we can upgrade to tier 2 over here. We might as well speed up the process. Oh, nice. We got another ship to sell. So let's send it over there. Let's see. And another one will be done soon. I don't quite care that much that we do have problems with Libertus over here, because we're gonna sell it and recover. And let's see, in here, did they manage to upgrade yet? Nope, not yet. Soon enough.
In one of your cities.
Yes, I am aware that there's a shortage. Don't worry about it. Once we are getting here, there we go. Sell.
Can't believe you'd sell such a beauty.
And we're gonna sell the next one once it arrives too.
Scientist. I knew it.
Let's see, what quest do we have over here? Delivery of 9 tons of wine. So,
Even
on the next one that is being created, we're gonna go with it.
Aroma who impresses me.
Let's see here. Finally, we can upgrade. So let's do the upgrade. There we go, perfect.
like it does you good.
Now they're gonna need sandals and amphora plus olive oil. So from here, I want to make sure that I am buying the necessary things. By the way, let's set the minimum stock to 10. Sell all goods when above 75. And let's plonk down a teapot. Here should be fine. There we go. And we're also going to need lavender. So buy when under 100. We can also upgrade this one. Theoretically, yeah, we don't have enough lumber. That is okay.
Fire has started in your
Let's see, what else do we need? Lavender and leather. Let's not forget about leather. Actually, theoretically, leather we can make it here. Yeah, it should be pretty simple. And how much workforce we're gonna deal with? 10 and 4. It should be okay. Let's set up a pig farm over here. And we're gonna need lumber to finish it. And also a leathery here. Good.
construction of a ship has finished.
And this time, let's not forget and actually grab 9 tons of wine. There we go. And deliver it over here. And this one we can sell it.
Ooh, I collect the
Perfect. Let's see, do we have any other quests? Maybe we can steal one of these islands for us after we manage to do some quests, because the more islands we have, the better. Just 3 tons of amphora. I don't want that less. Jesus, 1 ton of wine. And this guy, do you have something better for me to do?
Exchange, as with the great.
Nope, just 3 crates. No quests good enough for me to waste my time on. Let's see, what about here? 62 tons of sardines. I think I can do it. Let's see how many sardines we have over here. Yeah, we can. So let's get 62. There we go, and send it over here. Good. What's up with the purple ship over here? I think it's a quest, if I'm not mistaken, right? Oh no, it's okay. I did not expect Diana to be purple. That's okay, I guess. And let's see, here we are still building another Pentaconair, which is fine. And in here, can we upgrade a little bit more?
ingredients are missing.
Yes, we have 52. Perfect. Let's make sure it's connected over there. And also let's upgrade the trading post firstly. Upgrade this one. Of course, Ubisoft bugs. we're gonna need to firstly delete these and put them back. There we go, and a tannery. Good, this theoretically should allow us to make 2 sandal workers, which we're gonna have one over there and one on somewhere on this side. Namely, over here should be fine. There we go, and the only problem is that they won't have access to a warehouse. So we are going to need to build a warehouse. Let's delete this over here. And have a warehouse roughly maybe around here, yeah. Good. Now, what else are we going to need to upgrade even further? So, soap, it's also needed. Oh, these guys also don't have access to a warehouse, and we're not going to get the bonus. Let's see, until where? Until there. Let's just plonk down a warehouse here temporarily. We're gonna see if we're gonna delete this one. Most likely we are. Okay, and simply just increase this range. Good, so sardines here will be fine. Did our ship reach it? Yes, it did. Let's send the wine and also sell this one.
That is so selfless.
And there we go. Another 30k. And we might as well create a new ship. Okay, and let's see.
Ship has finished.
Oh, that was fast. Let's send it here. And around here, it looks like it's not enough. We're gonna see. But for now, my target is to get soap. Now, for soap, I want to point out something very, very important. Namely, on this island, we do have... Where was it? There we go. Over here, we did plan an officium. The reasoning for this officium is because we have this essentialist that reduces the workforce and upkeep cost of all the extractors in range. This is an extractor, so it will benefit from it. And we're also going to put a renderer over here. So let's put around 6 of them should be fine. Let's check the production in the entire Latium, how much soap we're gonna need. In total, for the entire Latium, we're gonna need 2 soap, which is fine. And how much we are producing in lards? 6 we're gonna produce. That's relatively too much. So I'm gonna delete 2 of them. And build a bit more pig farms around here. Let's see. Around here should be fine. Unless I fuck up the placement. There we go, another pig farm, and we might as well connect it through here and put another pig farm on this side. And this should theoretically be more than enough for creating soap. And let's see, do we have lavender bot over here? I do remember setting up... nope, we did not. So let's buy one under. Similarly over here. Oh, we already set it up over here, which is good. And let's see for the trade routes that we have. This one, we can tell him to also get lard and unload it over here. Good. Okay, let's just make sure that we have enough pigs here. We should, yes. Okay, perfect. And yeah, I guess that should be all for this episode, at least for now. We're gonna snowplow through the amount of knowledge that we're gonna need once we get Minerva upgraded on this island. Basically, the target is to upgrade all residences that we have around here, and I think we can do it either in bulk or simply do it in turns, basically in quadrants, and also plan the things that we're gonna need around here. But at least for now, I'm quite in a happy spot. We have 2 Albion Islands, we have 2 Latium Islands, and we just need to increase the amount of profits we are getting. We can reach up to 3,000 if we're gonna play correctly. And yeah, stay tuned for seeing how we're gonna reach 3,000-ish. And thanks for watching. Thank you for these guys for directly supporting the channel. And until next time, I'm the Honey Badger, and I'm out.